Welcome back to another video. I'm Maddie. I'm 35 weeks and I thought about doing the video about boy names that we love but won't be using. I've watched a lot of different videos of boy names or girl names and unique names. It's really fun to watch, and I thought about doing one that of my choices. So me and my husband already have a list of girl names and boy names that we're planning on using. And so if your name is on this list, or if any of these baby names you're planning on using for your baby, they just didn't work for us. So it's not that we hate them, it's just we won't be using them. They just don't work for our family. So the list is in no order if we like them or if we hate them. There's no particular order. So the first name is Arlo. I think it's a cute short name. There's no nickname, and it sounds more for like a pet. And then the second name is Atticus. So first I think of the book To Kill a Mockingbird, and then I just think it's such an adult name that I don't know what I could call my son if his name was Atticus. The third name would be Basil. And my husband's like, I don't want to name my son like after a herb plant. It'd be a little weird, but I think it's a cute and unique name if you want to use it. Fourth would be the name Liam. Like, there's a lot of people with the name Liam, like Liam Hemsworth, and it is trending as the popular name of 2022. But my husband also pointed out that it's male, spelled backwards is Liam. Fifth on our list would be Theodore. You can call him Teddy. But me and my husband both agreed it's like a very old-time name, and then we really don't want to name our son after like a former president. We want our kid to have his own identity, but be kind of unique, but in its own way. The sixth name would be Sebastian. I think it's a cute name. There's just no nickname. I want like a formal name so that they can use it as an adult. But I also want like a cute nickname. I know I can give him like some nicknames, but doesn't really have one. And then I think of the Little Mermaid, the crab. His name was Sebastian in the movie. And then number 7 is Grayson. I like the name. There's also there's no nickname. And then it's super close to some of the other names that we have on our list that we will be using for our next kid. Next on our list would be Levi. I like the name. It's cute and short, and it could be for a kid or for an adult, which is nice. But also, like, it doesn't like work with our last, like, yes, it could work with our last name, but it'll be harder to find like a middle name that'll also work with our last name. And then my husband doesn't want to name our kid after a brand of pants. And then number 9 that's on our list is the name Nathan. I think the name is really cool, but it just doesn't work for us, and my husband just doesn't like it, so we removed it off the list. Number 10, I really love this name, and I've worked with some kids and their name was Knox. It's a cute, unique name, but I think it's slowly getting more popular. Um, 11 is Lawson. I think it's a cute name also, but it's so close like to like Grayson. Like we can't use it because it's so close to some of our other names that are on our list for girls or boys. So, but it could be for a girl or a boy. But and then it just reminds me of the law field. And then 12 would be Royal. I just can't see me naming my kid Royal because he's not part of the royal family. And then 13 would be Brayson. It's also too close to some of the other names that are on our list. And then it just doesn't work with our last name as well. But it is a cute name. 14 would be the name Justice. It also falls in the realm of the law. There's also no nickname. I just can't use the name. It's a cute name. I worked with someone and his name was Justice. It's pretty cool. I've only heard it a couple times. And then the 15th name would be Matthew, which Matthew I won't be using just because of my name's Madison. Madison is the female version of Matthew, so I can't use that. And that's too close because the nickname would be Maddie and I go by Maddie, so no, that's off our list. For number 16 would be the name Fox. I just can't see myself and my husband naming our son Fox. It's a cool name, but we just can't name our son Fox, and then it would be weird with our last name. And then 17 would be the name Ledger, which is also a really cool name and unique. But there's no nickname, and then it just doesn't work with our family, that name. 18 would be Avrilo, which is too close to my maiden name. So when like my parents pick him up, it would be a little weird, like their last name being so close to his first name. Be a little weird. And then number 19, the name Angus. So my husband's like, heck no, we're not naming our baby after like anything that has to do with food or plants. And Angus is like a type of beef. So he's like, we're not naming our son Angus. And then 20 on our list would be the name Frank. We just can't use it. It's too old of a name. And also probably wouldn't work with our last name. Also, I finally got this in the mail when I did all the stuff for free baby products and baby stuff. I did it for Similac. I know I'm going to be breastfeeding, but just in case like he doesn't take to it and I have to go to breastfeeding, I have 4 bottles to try out. And if I don't use them, I can always donate it to a mom and her baby who need some formula. So it's the Similac, and it is the 360 Total Care. I got 2 of the blue bottles, which the blue bottles are our closest formula to breast milk. And then this one is sensitive. So it's a milk-based, ready-to-feed infant formula with iron. Yep, it's in both. You don't need to even add water. It's good for their immune support, their brain development, and digestion health. You just have to attach a nipple or pour it in a bottle, and it's ready to go. They also gave me like coupons. So I'm not sponsored. I just did this and it finally came in. I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for more.